give up the first down so the clock keeps working, but they're on their own end of the field. They know this offense is going to start taking shots into the end zone. They better have some guys ready on the back end, ready to swat some balls away and make some plays.
He wants to pass it on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. They're going to throw it again. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the fourth quarter, that ramps up the pressure. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. They'll keep it on the ground, looking for the end zone. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it right, but if it's...
Touchdown, Oregon! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
Yeah, and a nice job in the fourth quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
And the sticky fingers makes that two-point conversion decision a good one. So a drive there of 85 yards. And what a late touchdown in the final minute that is likely the game winner here. They'll need to be very sound here, limit this return, and put this game in the hands of their defense to salt it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes that Alabama offense. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off his poise, David. They practiced.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Looking to pass. It's Milroe. Skips away from pressure. He's got an open man. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Quarterback checking the play. They'll throw it on first down. Now sliding to his left. Got his man downfield. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. The good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works, a ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, create those negative plays. Just can't give up so many points.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.